give Ole Miss credit. They played better than we did, and we certainly had opportunities to get big hits and drive in runs. We just didn't do that. I thought Ross battled hard, gave us as good a performance as he could, and make a couple of mistakes defensively in the fourth and the sixth. It cost us runs, and whenever we had the opportunity to get a big hit, Ole Miss's pitchers made pitches, and that's what you got to do in a game of this magnitude. And bottom line, they won the game and played better than we did.
Questions?
Is that kind of what it came down to? Just really couldn't get the big hit late. You had a lot of opportunity.
Well, we did. I think we were 1 for 12 runners in scoring position. When you do that, you usually get what you get, and that's a loss.
Other questions?
Ross, could you talk about your outing when you battled up there? Maybe didn't have the best stuff, but some errors behind the 2 cautions.
Yeah, I mean, the errors really didn't cost me that much at all. I think 5 out of 6 runs were earned, so I mean, biggest game of the year, you want to go out and get your team off good, and I think that's what I did, put up 2 zeros right off the bat, and then just, had a rough stretch there in the third and the fourth, couldn't get a big pitch when I needed it. You can't win a game this late in the year giving up 11 hits and through 6 innings or whatever it was. I was able to get some big strikeouts and, get us in the dugout a couple times, but still, you can't go out and give up 6 runs in a game like this. You got to do better than that. Got to give your team a better chance to win. So, disappointed. Happy it ended well, I guess, on my part. But, overall, got to come out tomorrow and play better.
Coach, were you a little surprised to see this type of offense from Ole Miss, given their struggles at the end of the year?
Well, I don't think so. I mean, when you look at their bodies and, the history of those players, that they could hit, and it's in there. And, when we did make good pitches, they fouled them off, and when we made a mistake, they didn't miss them. They did a good job against TCU's pitchers, and they obviously did a good job against Ross.
Coach, it seems like the top of your lineup is producing, but the bottom of the lineup isn't able to really, do anything. What is it going to take for your bottom of the lineup to start producing?
Well, it's going to take a heroic effort on everyone's part tomorrow for 18 innings, and playing it 1 inning at a time. It's going to be a long, hot day, and there's guys in that clubhouse that, understand that it can be done. 2017 did it, and, this team's got the toughness and is capable of doing that. But we're going to have to play, very good baseball tomorrow for 18 innings for that to happen.
Mikey, could you talk about the good and the bad? How much would you like to have back that 8th inning at bat? But overall, your night was very positive. Maybe you're starting to feel better.
Yeah, I felt better at the plate, just slowing the ball down, just pretty much making contact, because that's all we got to do with the fastball pitchers, pound the zone away. So wanted to get ahead and try to put the bat on the ball early so we didn't get down. So I didn't get down on the count, but overall I don't think we did a good job in that part offensively. But I think next game we get to do that.
Could you talk about the 8th inning specifically, the strike?
The 8th inning, I was down 3-0. I was up 3-0, and yeah, I mean, he made some good pitches. He hit the inside corner, outside corner, and then got me there on the last pitch.
Might be a little bit more about their starter, Mike Myers, just versus stopping him clear out.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a lot of fastballs, of course, and hit the ball, but a lot of you're going to see a lot of fastballs. So he was pretty good. I mean, he was hitting the spots, just throwing that slider down low, and tend to swing at that. So as long as you lay off that and you hit those fastballs early, then we'd be good.
Coach, you talked about 18 innings. You kind of said the same thing up at the Big 12 tournament. Is this team going to, did you learn anything from that, or going to take anything from the Big 12 tournament into tomorrow?
Well, that's a question that we asked after the game. We had the opportunity to, respond up in Bricktown. We didn't do that, and, it's going to take, like I said, a great effort on everyone's part, on the mound, defensively, and, when we do line them up on the bases, we got to get some key hits and some big hits, and that's something we didn't do.
Comfortable. Ross, can you talk about the at-bat with Snyder in the 4th inning?
Is that where he hit up the middle?
No, when he put it to the wall.
Oh, Snyder, sorry, I was thinking. Okay. Yeah, his first at bat, we threw him all off speed, got a big punch out, and kind of stayed with that the rest of the game. I think it was, I guess I might be getting my bats confused. The first pitch curveball, they just drove. Oh no, that was his last at bat. Either way, it's probably a curveball. I mean, we just knew he struggled with off speed, and I think he got to where he just kind of sat on it, and I hung it a little bit. And he put a good charge into it. I mean, that ball was in the air for a long time. And, luckily able to get it out of it with a big throw to home. But, yeah, just, one of those pitches I wish I could have had back on the night. I mean, that's kind of the story of my night. Bring 4 pitches back for me. I think we are, sitting in better shape right now. But that's the way it went. And, you know, he got the big hit when I didn't make the big pitch, so good for him.
Ross, if this is the last time you pitch here, how much are you gonna miss it, and how much did you appreciate the ovation at the end?
Yeah, I appreciate it. You know, I wish it could have been a better circumstance. Could have, you know, acknowledged everybody and just said thank you. But I'm gonna miss it. Been an unbelievable 4 years. You know, best 4 years of my life, and you know, hopefully we're not done here. But you know, if we are, then I just want to say thank you to the fans, thank you to Aggie, the whole Aggie Nation. I mean, it's been just an unbelievable ride, and it's a privilege to represent College Station and Texas A&M in general. And you know, hopefully we keep it going. Then.
Coach, who do you intend to start against TCU? Because we talked about facing the Horn Frogs.
You know, I mean, we scored 4 touchdowns today, and you know, got it going offensively, and you know, for a team that struggled offensively, you know, for the most part of the year, they got it going. So they obviously left here feeling pretty good about themselves. It'll either be Mington or Pineda. You know, that's what I told Jim. I'm not sure yet. I'll let him know, but it'll be one of those 2 guys.
Time for one more.
Coach, do you think the calls there in the 4th inning weighed on the players throughout the game?
Well, certainly, I felt like we got our composure back, but, you know, you've got to overcome, you know, a call that goes your way or for you or against you. I mean, that's part of baseball, it's part of life. I mean, it's about overcoming that, and, you know, whether it was fair or foul is irrelevant. I mean, we've got to overcome that.
All right. Thanks, guys.